guys, welcome to Flame of Recovery Tarot. This is Cindy, and as you can see, TT. I'm doing a pick a card reading on what are people saying about you. This is Flame of Recovery Tarot, if I forgot to say that. And if you're new to my channel, check out the description box of my channel. And thank you so much to my subscribers. I'm gonna do what are people saying about you. And pile number 1 is the cute little kitty in the cauldron. Pile number 2 is the moon phases. Pile number 3 is the witch pendant, brooch, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so what are people saying about you? Pile number 1, the kitty in the cauldron. Pile number 2, moon phases. And pile number 3, the witch pendant slash brooch. Alright, so I'm going to put 3 and 2 out of the way, and we're gonna start off, and hope TT will be good, with pile number 1, which is the kitty in the cauldron. If that was a real, I'm surprised she's not barking at it, because if anything on TV is like even animated animal, oh, you're gonna lay down and be good, or what? Are you trying to get down? What are you trying to do? All right, anyway. Are you trying to get down? Here, hold on 1 minute, guys. Here, you wanna go on the bed? Go ahead, there you go, good girl. All right, bye from TT. Okay, pile number 1, sorry about that. You picked, I'm shaking everything. You picked number 37, so the number 37 could mean something to you. That goes to 10, which is the ending or the beginning. It also could be a life path number 1. So you picked Candy Cane Angel. It's time for a treat. All right, I feel like you may be a life path number 1. You may have gone through a spiritual awakening. People are talking about that. They're talking about how sweet you are, how you deserve abundance, how you deserve sweet things, okay? You deserve to treat yourself. You deserve to give yourself a day off, etc. Give yourself a spa day or whatever makes you happy. My pile number 1s. Keep in mind, it is a general collective reading. If you want a personal reading, you can email me at flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. Also, Christmas time could be your favorite time of the year. You could be born at Christmas time, like myself, December 28th. You may have blonde, dirty blonde hair. You might have blue eyes. And people think you're an angel. Okay, and you've been through a lot, and people are saying you deserve happiness, you deserve a treat, you deserve it all. Okay, what else, my pile number 1s, are people saying about you? What else are my pile number 1s saying about you? Oh my God, confirmation again, celebration. You deserve to celebrate. Kick off the party, activities, have a great time, plan for a joyful future. Yeah, you deserve this. This is what people are saying about you. Let's see, pile number 1. Or people are talking about a celebration that you may be having, a birthday, some kind of event. They think you're going to have a joyful future and that you deserve it because you're a sweetheart, male or female here. Shedding, reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. Yeah, you shed toxic people, places, and things, and people are talking about that. You transformed yourself, okay? I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting a feeling that you may be like me and you kind of give too much, being like an empath, possibly a psychic. You might be a reader. You just are really intuitive. You're very empathic. And you may give people more chances than they deserve, okay? And you may have finally stopped doing that and realizing that you deserve joy, peace, and love, and a sweetness. And this just flipped. I don't know if you guys, I think you guys can see it. Wrong decision, reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. Think before you act. Yeah, you might have made some wrong choices in the past, okay? And you had to shed that, okay? Those choices, those patterns, and people are talking about the hard work that you've done. TT, you're gonna behave. Yeah, she's going under the She's going under the comforter pile number one. Sorry, OTT and all her action. All right. I also feel like you may have an animal that is like protective of you. Is your familiar? Okay. What else? She's playing in the comforter. She's so funny. Sorry if she's making noise. Anyway, what else are people saying about my pile number ones? What else are people saying about my pile number ones? What else are people saying about my pile number ones? All right, pile number ones. Keep in mind it is general, so take what applies and leave the rest. Okay. And, you know, they could be talking about you, or they could be talking about something in your life or a person in your life that this happens with, okay? All right, connect with nature and negative people. Now, negative people came out in reverse. Confirmation again that you guys shed some negativity, people, places, and things with your life. You might be an earth sign with this connect with nature. By immersing ourselves in the natural world, we tap into the inherent wisdom, wisdom, beauty, and interconnectedness. So yeah, you've been on some sort of spiritual journey. You've connected with nature. You've done your spiritual shadow work here. Like again, you might be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You shed negative people, places, and things here, okay? And people are talking about that. Avoid negative people because they can drain our energy, hinder our progress, and reinforce limiting beliefs. Yeah. So you may have made the wrong decision in the past with a partner, a group of people, something like that, where you had to go within, you had to learn to love yourself and let go of toxic, reckless behavior, bad choices, things like that, negative people, places, and things. Or you had to let it go of a person that kept making the wrong decisions, kept making the bad choices, avoiding the consequences, okay? What else are people saying about my pile? Number one's trigger warning, these have like curse words. 19, effing Mercury retrograde. I think we're just coming out of it, or we're at the end of it. I'm not 100% sure. Once somebody let me know. The number 19 can mean something to you, and also that goes to a 10. Again, 10, like we got earlier, life path number 1. Effing Mercury retrograde. Take time to take personal responsibility. Yeah, you had to take personal responsibility, and you had to deal with someone who was not taking personal responsibility, okay? And people are talking about that. Yeah, because it was a SHIT show, Become Aware. Number 22 could mean something to you. That also goes to a 4. Could be a relationship here that it became a SHIT show and all the red flags came out, okay? And you became aware of a situation, a wrong decision you made. The number 4, again, what did I say? I didn't even know I didn't look at this card yet. Confirmation, again, a relationship, black holes, suck, don't let darkness hold you back. Yeah, you had to, like, let go of a people, place, or thing, a relationship, because it was sucking you into the dark hole, okay? Pile number 1, and people are talking about that. All right, let's see. No, not all those. Can we have one more, Spirit? Can we have one more of these cards, please? There it goes. You guys saw the flip. Number 42, which goes to a 6. You really are a special type of F-tard. Shine your uniqueness. Look at this animal or whatever. It's like this combination of lion, alligator, octopus, a dinosaur, I guess, a bird. So you are unique, okay? Shine. Don't let this people, person, place, or thing that happened in the past dull your shine, okay? My pile number 1s. All right, let's see what else is going on here for my pile number 1s. What else is going on here for my pile number 1s? And what are people saying about you? What else are people saying about you? Ooh, the Chaser and the Sword and the Rose. All right. The chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing codependencies. You might have dealt with some codependencies in the past and people are talking about that, or you are dealing with a person with that issue, or you are dealing with that now. Sword and Rose, yeah, and this became clear to you. Clarity and truth, revelations, honor, protection, determination. Yeah, you had to honor yourself. Just clarifying what it said earlier, learn to love what I said earlier, learn to love. You had to see the light, honor and protect yourself from some codependencies, okay? Some wrong decisions here. A SHIT show, okay? All right, pile number 1. I'm going to get you oh crap, all right. I'm gonna get you a angel oracle message card. Okay, so keep in mind, pile number 1, this was a general collective reading. If you want a personal reading, you can email me at flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. That's flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. And if you need help with recovery, you can also email me there. And shout out to my friends Bill. And everything you need to know about me is in the description box of my channel. And don't forget to like, comment on the videos, hit that all bell so you know when I post. Share them if you think they'll help somebody. And thank you again to my pile number 1 subscribers for supporting my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, I would be forever grateful if you would. Okay, guys, pile number 1. What is your message? Pile number 1, what is your message? Patience. Ugh, I hate this message. When you're on a spiritual journey, when a spiritual awakening, it's like always have patience, divine patience. That's just difficult. So I get it, guys. Okay. Patience. It takes time for miracles to happen, and I am okay with it. The angels remind you that in order to succeed, you must learn how to control your impatience. And I'm laughing because it's like a message for me. And control your impatience and wait until the right outcome you deserve comes along. Yeah, so don't accept breadcrumbs. Be patient. Don't be impulsive. Don't rush into something just because, I don't know, you're lonely or something like that. Okay, guys, keep that in mind, all right? Thank you guys so much, my pile number 1s. I really appreciate you liking, subscribing to my channel, sharing, hitting that all bell so you know when I post, commenting, and subscribing. I really appreciate it, guys. You are the best. And we are going to move on to, thank you, pile number 1s. We are going to move on to pile number 2, which was the moon phases. And you guys picked the number 45 could mean something to you. The number 9, which at the end of the world, an important card, a new beginning. So people are talking about a new beginning that you've had. Or you could have a witchy vibe too. People think you're a witch. Blah, blah. Am I pulling these first or these first? Let's pull these. Pile number 2. So keep in mind, pile number 2, this is a general collective reading. If you want a personal reading, you can email me at flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. That's flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. And if you need help with recovery, shout out to my friends Bill. Please email me there. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box of my channel. And don't forget to like, comment on the videos, hit that all bell so you know when I post, share them if you think it'll help somebody. And thank you to my pile number 2 subscribers for supporting my channel. If you haven't subscribed, I would be forever grateful if you would. Okay. I also feel like, let's see, which at the end of the world, an important card, important and a new beginning. People are talking about an ending that you had to, and a new beginning that's coming or has come in. Okay. And someone ran out of time with you, because I'm looking at the time thingy, whatever that's called. I can't think of what it's called, but you know what it is. Okay. So I think someone ran out of time with you, and it ended, and it was an important ending because it led you to a new beginning. Okay. And people are talking about that. A person, place, or thing you had an ending with. Okay. People, places, things, okay? What else are people saying about my pile number 2s? Ooh, a love affair. Beware. Love affairs at work rarely end well. They misspelled N, they put and. Don't lose your mind. Okay, so you might have had an affair at work, or someone that you were with had an affair at work, or just somebody put you in a third party situation. Okay, and people are talking about that. All right. And you might have lost your mind at one point because you might have been really mad, or this third party's crazy and coming after you or something like that, or came after you or something. And people are talking about that. Surprise, an unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready for change. Yeah, and this unexpected turn that you had in your life here actually led to positive change, which confirms the beginning there with the first card, okay? What else? What else is going on here? What else are people saying wrong? Oh, again. And you guys saw me shuffle. Pile number 1 got this. Wrong decision. Okay. Yeah, people are talking about a wrong decision that you made, or this person that put you in a love affair, had an affair on you, etc., so on, or situation where we reverse. You know who you are and what's happening in your life. Someone made the wrong decision here with reckless behavior, and it led to bad consequences, and someone did not think before they acted. Okay, and people are talking about that. All right, my pile number 2. Let's see. Curse words in these cards, so trigger warning. So keep in mind, pile number 2, this is general, so take what applies and leave the rest, okay, guys? Let's see. What else is going on here? What else is going on here with my pile number 2? And what are people saying about you? What else are people saying about ooh? And pile number 1 got this too. Black holes suck. Don't let darkness hold you back. Number 4. Number 4 could mean something to you. You could be a life path number 4, but number 4 is like the 4 of Wands to me, so that represents a relationship, and you have a love affair here. So, okay, it could have been someone that you had a love affair with, okay, where you were the third party. These all came out in reverse, but no, I didn't have it in reverse. Exhausted eagle, cat chat, which means cat shit. No, it doesn't mean cat shit. And then I said you might have a familiar, or was I talking to number 1 about that? Pile number 1. But you could also have a black, like I have my dog. You saw her in the beginning if you were looking in the very beginning of the intro with TT. Number 6 could mean something to you. Connect to your psychic insight. You could be psychic. You could be a reader. And this situation, number 15, exhausted eagle, drained you. Number 18, and people are talking about this. Effed above, effed below, effed within, and center yourself. Yeah, this situation was like a wrong decision. Or this person that heard you that moved on to a love affair, it was the wrong decision, and it ended up being effed above, effed below, effed within. And you had to center yourself, okay? Or this person has to now, and people are talking about that. Like they're a mess, okay? Let's get you Goddess Oracle cards. What else is going on? What else are people saying about my pile? Number 2s. What else are people saying about my pile? Number 2s. What else are people saying about my pile? Number 2s. These cards don't want to come out. Oops, there we go. Sense of humor and self-reflection. Okay, so people think you're very funny. They think you're beautiful or handsome. You might have dark hair or blonde hair here. Self-reflection. Through self-reflection, we can identify patterns, beliefs, and biases that may be holding us back or hindering our progress. Yeah, people are talking about how you went through something where you had to realize that you were making the wrong decision, that you were allowing maybe people to drain your energy and use you possibly, that sucked you into a black hole. Okay, you're very funny, sense of humor. By cultivating a sense of humor, we develop the ability to lighten the mood, diffuse tension, and gain perspective. And you've used your sense of humor through this whole scenario, and people are talking about that, my pile number 2s. Okay, let's get you some of these, and then we'll get you an angel Oracle message card. My pile number 2 is, now keep in mind it is a general collective reading. If you want a personal reading, you can email me at flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. That's flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. And if you need help with recovery, shout out to my friend Zabil. You can also email me there. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box of my channel. All right. Oops. Soulmates. Okay, you might have been dealing with someone that you thought was your soulmate, or you have a soulmate coming in, or you are with a soulmate now, and people are talking about that. So contract, partnership, so life partner. What else? What else is going on here for my pile number 2s? What else is going? Oops. Talking, and this just flew on the floor. And poker face. All right, now. Taking a chance, risk options, not showing hand, gambling. All right, and talking, interested, awaiting message, text, calls, email, talking more. Okay, so you were dealing with somebody that wasn't showing their true self, obviously. That had an affair on you, or that you had an affair with, like you didn't know was with someone else, or you didn't know they were still involved with someone else, or they were married, something like that. And you had to move on and make a hard decision because this was exhausting to you. You had to center yourself. But you went into self-reflection, and now you either are with a soulmate or you have a soulmate coming in and someone interested in you connecting with you right now. And people are talking about that. My pile number 2s. Okay, let's get you an angel oracle message card. And then I'm going to move on to pile number 3s. Thank you guys so much, pile number 2. Don't forget to like, comment, hit that all bell notification button if you want to know when I post. Share them if you think they'll help somebody. And thank you again to my pile number 2 subscribers for supporting my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, I really would appreciate if you would. Okay, can I have a message for pile number 2? There we go. Okay, it looks like you need to go with the flow, pile number 2, or you have gone with the flow, which is why you're getting this soulmate. Okay. Flow. Things happen when they are supposed to. This is a reminder for your angels to trust in the flow of the universe and to always follow your intuition and when making decisions, with positive changes and opportunities on the horizon. Now is a great time for you to take action and move forward in your life. Okay, pile number 2, that is your message from the universe. So take action, go with the flow, and take action when you know the time is right. Okay, basically is what I'm getting from that message. Pile number 2s. Thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, hitting that all bell so you know when I post, sharing, and most of all, thank you so much for subscribing. You guys are the best, and if you haven't subscribed, I would be forever grateful if you would. And I'm knocking cards all over the place now. Thank you guys so much. Pile number 2, and we are going to move on to pile number 3 on what are people saying about you. And you guys picked the witchy pendant, brooch, whatever you want to call it. Okay. And you guys picked, keep in mind, pile number 3. This is a general collective reading. If you want a personal reading, email me at flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. And if you need help with recovery, you can also email me there. Shout out to my friend Zabil. And thank you guys so much. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say. You guys picked number 1, and it's Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Count your blessings. You might have blonde hair and blue eyes, possibly. Big eyes. Anyway, you have a lot of blessings, okay? And you deserve them, and people are talking about that. And you, with the life path, I'm taking this life path number 1. You're a leader, okay? You could be some kind of leader here, okay? Or you have just that leader energy. My pile number 3 is, okay? And people are talking about that. And you're very blessed. And you bring blessings to others with your leadership quality, your healing energy. Okay, my pile number 3s. All right, let's see. What else are people saying about my pile number 3s? Ooh, I've got this angel oracle card in here by accident. So I'm going to put this back in the pile over here. Sorry, guys. We're not ready for that part yet. But you are an angel, okay? That's what makes me think about that when that happened, okay? So what people think you're an angel. So what else are people saying about pile number 3? What else are people saying about pile number 3? Saw that flip. Partnership. Joining forces with business partners for win-win cooperation. Prioritize your connections. Okay, so you may have had to make an important choice between business and love, or just some kind of important choice in a partnership, and you had to prioritize, can I talk, your connections. If people are talking about that, or they're talking about this new partnership you're in, how blessed you are to have it in business, love, family, something like that, and people are talking about it, and how it's working great because you prioritized, I can't say it. You made a I can't say the word. Priority, okay? You made your partnership a priority. And these just all flew on the floor, so I'm gonna get them. Hold on one second, guys. All right, you got investments, transformation, and gambling. Okay, so I feel like you took a risk here, pile number 3. You took a gamble and it paid off in a partnership. It transformed you, okay? Let's see. Investments made will have a positive result that bring prosperity. Invest wisely. Because you invested wisely, people are talking about that. In a partnership and a person, transformation changes, natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. And people are talking about how you're a badass and you're not afraid of the unknown, okay? Gambling, excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. Okay, so you might have been dealing with someone with some sort of addiction issue, gambling, some kind of addiction issue that interfered, or you may personally have been dealing with that, okay? And people are talking about that, my pile number 3 is, and how you overcame it and transformed yourself. And invested in yourself wisely, okay? And now you have a good partnership in some form or fashion, okay? Because you put yourself first, you put your healing first, you put your blessings first, you lead with gratitude, okay? And it's paid off, okay? What else are people saying about my pile number 3? These are curse words in them, by the way. Murdered mantra, shitful shadow sign, and shitty shield. Okay. Number 26. So the 26 could mean something to you. Today's lesson is murdered mantra. Earth school lessons suck, yeah. So you might have gone through a lot, and it was a hard lesson, but people are talking about how much you've grown and learned. Number 34 can mean something to you. Shitful shadow side. Balance your good, bad, and ugly. And how you did balance your good, bad, and ugly, okay? You overcame some sort of toxic cycle or addiction here. And you decided to heal yourself and protect yourself. Number 36, shitty shield. Time for stronger protection. You realize that you had to put your oxygen mask on first here. And people are talking about that, okay? My pile number 3s. All right, let's get you some goddess oracle cards here to see what else are people saying about my pile number 3s. Now, keep in mind, my pile number 3s, this is a general collective reading. If you want a personal reading, you can email me at flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. That's flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. And if you need help with recovery, shout out to my friend Zabilla. You can also email me there. And everything you need to know about me is in the description box of my channel. Thank you guys so much. Okay, pile number 3. What else are people saying about you? My pile number 3. What else are people saying about you? My pile number 3 is what else? Self-forgiveness and self-expression. Yeah, you had to learn to forgive yourself because, like I said, you may have had to overcome some toxicity here. Self-forgiveness involves acknowledging and accepting our mistakes, shortcomings, and past actions with kindness and understanding. And people are talking about how you did that, okay? And you inspire others to do that, okay? And you're not afraid, you're comfortable in your own skin now. You're not afraid to show who you truly are. Pile number 3. Self-expression empowers us to live authentically, embrace our individuality, and contribute our unique gifts to the world. Yeah, and people are talking about that, my pile number 3. So good for you. All right, let me get you some of these to see what else are people saying about my pile number 3s. And then we're going to get Angel Oracle card message for you guys. All right. What else are people saying about my pile number 3, Spirit? What else? Ooh. Poker face taking a chance, risk options, gambling. Didn't we have gambling right here? Yeah. So you may have been, like I said, confirmation you are dealing with some sort of addiction, or you were dealing with somebody with some sort of addiction, and you've overcome it, or they've overcome it, or you helped them overcome it. Abundance and death. Okay, yeah, because you may have walked away from this toxicity, person, place, or thing. This relationship is over. No second chances, grow and transform. What's dead is dead. And this transformed you, okay? And people are talking about that. And you now have abundance, okay? Positive mindset manifests gratitude and blessings. Yeah, we started off with count your blessings. We're ending with this. Well, not ending. I'm going to get you guys an angel oracle card. But that's just confirmation from the universe that allow yourself to receive this abundance because you've done the hard work. And people think you deserve it and they're talking about it. Not that it really matters what people think. It really doesn't. But I know you guys like these readings, so. Anyhow. So keep in mind, guys, this is a general collective reading. If you want a personal, email me at flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. That's flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. Don't forget to like, comment on the videos, hit that all bell so you know when I post. Share them if you think they'll help somebody. And thank you so much to my subscribers for supporting my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd be forever grateful if you would. All right, pile number 3, what is your message? All right, too many. We need one card, Spirit. Can we have one card for pile number 3? Can we have one card for pile number 3, please? Spirit, can we have one card for pile number 3? There we go. Trust. Trust, pile number 3. Trust. Regardless of the outcome, I am taken care of. The angels ask you not to worry about the resolution of a current situation. Instead of trying to solve the problem with sheer force, trust you will get exactly what you need. That is your message, pile number 3. Thank you guys so much, and namaste.